Hello everybody, Mr. here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Germany. In the last episode, we absorbed Spain, and that kind of tanked my budget because of all of the interest we now need to pay on that debt, because, well, if we were going to annex Spain at any point, we were going to have tons more, so... I think that in cases where we have that situation happen again, like what will inevitably happen here in Poland, is I'm going to have to find a way to basically, kick them out as a puppet. Or maybe we just kind of stop reducing their autonomy and just let them become independent. Right? Just kind of let them slowly become independent. And then, kick them out of the faction, declare war on them, and just annex them directly. I think is probably the path we're going to take. In the meantime, we've got to deal with this nonsense that we took on here. Is what it is. We're going to bring it in. And that kind of brought up the question of why even take puppets at all? And yeah, that's a pretty decent question of why even bother with it. When it can cause so many headaches down the line. And there is some advantages to having puppets. Or the whole puppet system and mechanic. The first is that you can acquire puppets peacefully without actually going to war. So if you're a small nation that doesn't have a lot of military capability or industry or anything at the start, one of the things you can start to do is use political power to influence your neighbors and make them into puppets, which you can then slowly reduce and annex to grow without having to fight too much. That's an advantage of the puppet system. The second advantage is that they cost less to form in peace conferences than directly annexing. So if you're in a war where you're just one of many participants and you don't have a dominant share of the war participation score, you can gain larger control over more territory by making puppets instead of directly annexing. So that's a thing to also kind of consider there. But they do come with the major downside of if that particular puppet doesn't manage their economy correctly, especially in this mod, then it's a massive liability when you do eventually annex them, if you so choose. Right? And also, it ultimately results in holding territory that you then don't have to occupy with garrisons. So you don't ever have that kind of, the garrisons eating up manpower and equipment to make sure that we don't get any resistance. So there's that. But again, in my case, definitely should have annexed Spain at the very least. And probably won't do that again in the future. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the stability issue. I'm just going to let things run because, well, not a ton that we can do right now. We're waiting for some launch vehicles and some satellites to finish manufacturing. We're waiting for research to get done, all that sort of stuff. Then we do have to design some ships, but we'll get around to that. So the stability issue that we've been having is a result of a particular thing. Is that we ended up with 0 base stability. Now, when you first start the game, you have 65% base stability. At least as Germany, you do in this mod. You have 65% base stability. So that is the base that you start with. But we ended up with 0 base stability, and the reason why we had 0 base stability is because of this decision right here that I was using to build up nationalist support, right? Daily nationalist support. So, what that does, though, and I didn't notice this, is when the effect is removed, it gives a minus 5% base stability. The problem with that is that there's no, that's not for 10 years, that's not for, you know, any kind of specified time period. It is just flat, permanent, unending loss of base stability. And there is absolutely no way whatsoever to get that back. Once it's gone, it's gone. You push that button, it goes away. And you can never give it back. So it makes running this thing here basically pointless. You never want to do it. You know, in the current design of the mod, you never ever want to do this. Don't push that button. So what I've decided to do is just give myself back a little bit of stability. So I added 30% base stability to myself, figuring that, you know, we should be able to at least stabilize the country to some extent after a while. It's been a little while since we've done that. So I guess I'll be slowly giving myself back to the starting base stability at some point over the course of the rest of the campaign. Just because I think that there needs to be a way to get that back. A heavy political power cost, a heavy budget cost, some cost to get that stability back. Right now there isn't one. So I think it's a design issue, so I'm just gonna mitigate it. And we're gonna continue to work on our new aircrafts. 3.9. What we actually need to do is we need to annex Belarus and Greece. Well, maybe not Belarus. Belarus is not going to hurt us at all to annex, but Greece actually has a little bit of money in the bank. So Turkey, actually, one thing we could do is work on building some stuff there. See if we can help them get a budget surplus to make absorbing them easier later. Okay, so ships. We designed some ships already. We have the new frigates. We have the new corvettes. We do have a new do we have a new destroyer? We should do. No, we don't. Never mind. I think also, yeah, we did design a new tank as well. All right, let's get in there and let's design a new submarine. Let's see what we got. Again, we'll just be going with the best things we've got. Let's just remove everything. We have to have at least one weapon system. Yeah, that makes sense. Torpedoes 4. Are those anti-ship or anti-submarine warfare? Anti-ship guided weapons. Let's see. Vertically launched anti-ship missiles. We're going to go with. We could also go with ESM. No, we already have ESM. We're gonna go with more torpedoes, I think. Anti-ship torpedoes. Or do I want to go with anti-submarine? No, we'll stick with anti-ship. And I need a pipe here. Alright, I think we'll just keep the same... the same standard here. We're gonna call them type 220. Sure. I don't think there's anything like an actual real world that would be equivalent. All right, so you're now classified as obsolete. All right. Backdoor access to France. We have our new utility vehicles. Very good. This is all up to date except for the new carrier design. Yeah, that reminds me. I gotta go through all the why am I blanking on the name? The helicopter operators or light escort carriers. And rework their air wings because it's kind of ridiculous. But we'll get there. We need to go to the cruisers. Right, destroyer? Yeah, we need a new cruiser. Now, how did I have these laid out before? ESM, light guns. Light guns with lots of torpedoes. Alright. Futuristic jet engine turbine. No. Modern reactors. Alright, we're gonna remove all of this. Can I put railguns on here? Yes, I can. Where else can I put railguns? There we go. Alright, so I want you to have vertically launched surface-to-air missiles. We want to have vertically launched anti-ship missiles. And vertically launched land attack missiles. The best variety that we have. I need you to have point defense. We want to have anti-submarine warfare torpedoes, anti-ship torpedoes. We need to have a helipad. Oop. Already more expensive. Hey, fleet, can you guys go out and exercise for a little bit? Run some drills? For a few days, maybe a week? More Sea Whiz? Is this a good arrangement? I think so. Alright. And again, I need a class name. Okay, we're gonna go with the Blucher class. Blucher? 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 I don't remember how they actually pronounce that, but it's fine. And we have enough for the new design. Well, that rune is almost done. Finish building it. Who wants to join? Japan wants to join. You're in the middle of a war, Japan. No, thank you. I don't have the ability to fight a new war just yet. All right. Actually, most of these fleets are fully armed, operational. And actually, I want to bring that back in. Tell all of these guys to merge. There's a new self-propelled artillery. Good. Work on our aircraft, maritime patrol. All right. Those fleets, yeah. Tell them all to come back in. Light jet CV. No, we want multi-role CVs, and I want some attack helicopters. There we go. Get rid of all this nonsense. Same thing. Multi-roles and attack helicopters. That's good. Third one in the list. Delete all of your wings. Oh, that must be a helicopter operator that somebody else had. And attack helicopters. Attack helicopters and carrier multi-roles and you. TV multi-roles and attack helicopters. All right, they all look good. $20 out of 20 planes. $20 out of 20 planes. $20 out of 20 planes. We don't have. Well, you should have reinforcements coming in, yes? Oh, we'll take a look. You are 0 out of 0 aircraft. Yeah, that's an old, I think, absorbed. 0 out of 0. 200 out of 20. Yeah, there we go. You. Stop that. All right. Now, what we want to do... Oh, we have battleships. And battle cruisers. Excellent. Okay. Carrier. So, what we want is... I want the carrier. I want a battleship. I want a battle cruiser. I want 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 cruisers. Maybe 8 destroyers. Yeah, destroyers. That makes us what? That's 16 ships. We want to... Wait, more than 16 ships? Even more destroyers. Another couple of cruisers. 22 ships. Okay. Move you over there. Then let's make a new template for our strike force. And we can add one more patrol group. Actually, we could do another strike force, perhaps. Yeah, usually I like to have 2. So let's say we'll make 1 fleet out of the battleship. And then say you are going to be a strike force. There we go. And you are a corvette. Maybe we should start a new fleet. We have a free admiral. Might as well. Oh, we have an Afghanistan Civil War. Oh, you have a capacity. Ten aircrafts. want to make sure that you're actually going to join that fleet. And you did. Oh, you merged into that fleet. I see. Yeah, you. All right. Let's clean that up a bit. All right, who can we actually annex here? Hold on. We can't annex Greece yet. Yeah, because they're kind of fighting us. We can annex Macedonia. Yeah, we might as well. Who else? Poland. No. No, no, no. Macedonia? Yeah, we can do that.
Right.
A bunch of militia. Yeah, you guys can just get disbanded. New man pads and grab mounted SAMs. Mobile SAMs. Ooh, we don't need to trade for anywhere near. That much stuff. Let's see if we can increase our aircraft production with that surplus in tech metals. Oh, come on, click on the right button, please. Thank you. And then we can buy a little bit more back. How's construction going? We're still getting those guys reconverted. Yeah, as we start to be able to pay this down, we will get there. What I need to do is build some stuff in Greece. We already have some stuff scheduled in Greece? No. Can I build some stuff in Greece? I could build some civilian factories. Oh, and most likely... we have satellites that are ready to launch. Alright, 4 failures. Almost. Alright, let's drop to 20 launch vehicles, 40 comsats, build them. I know also that I can expand my laboratories. But they're going to be quite expensive. Yep, 1.2 trillion out of the treasury. Each. Plus it increases our education spending. So. Alright, yeah, we have Turkey now actually in the positive. Not by much, but they're in the positive.
Achtung!
We do need to improve infrastructure. Alright, but we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. And we'll keep on plugging along. See what we can do as we continue. But for now, we'll stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.